Welcome to my channel. This is Amicable Stitches. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this souvenir bag. Okay, I teach how to make different souvenir bags for different occasions depending on what your client really needs and how much your client is paying. So today I'll be teaching you how to make this bag, this tote bag, okay, but without this sticker. I'll be teaching you how to make it. So I'm making use of this material for this work. So the measurement I'll be making use of is 11 inches wide by 28 inches long. 28 inches is the length. So for the two handles, I'm making use of 18 inches. Just measure 18 inches in two places. And for the side where the one I'll be using to cover the handle, I just measured 11 inches, or you can measure 11 and a half so that it won't be short, where I'll be attaching the handle here. So I'm making use of this zip. I'll be making use of this zip cloth and also a zip head for it, because this one has a zip at the top. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to be attaching my zip cloth to the tip of the bag, just like this. I'll be attaching it here. I'll sew and I'll turn and top stitch. I'll use the other side and attach to this other side too. Okay, so watch as I join it. You turn it like this, put it on your sewing machine, and you sew it down. So when you get to this tip here, you fold it like this and top stitch on top. You top stitch on it. Please, if your machine doesn't sew leather, always make sure you add your machine oil on top of the leather before sewing. So you top stitch like this. Stitching like this. You open it up, you open this one up, you place it to the other side too. Place it to the other side too, like this. Then you sew and also top stitch just the way we did to the other side. Just repeat it again here. Top stitch like this. So now I've attached my zip. The next thing to do now is to attach my handle to the bag. Handle to it, you measure out from this part, starting from this part, you measure 2 inches, you place your handle to it, then you sew. So at 3 here that you placed your handle, you sew. When you get to this other part too, you place your tape and measure 3 inches. You also place your handle at that 3 inches like this. You measure 3 inches this side, you place your handle like this, then you sew. So when we get to this part, you turn your bag and you sew this down part like this. So the way we attach this handle, you repeat it in the other side too. So here too, you put your tape like this, you measure out 2 inches, you place your bag rope, you place it this side like this, you get your 3 inches, you attach your handle there like this, then you place it here and sew. get 3 inches here, or you can even use 2.5 inch if you want. You can use 2.5 inches for this too, but me, I prefer using 3 inches. You place it here like this, then you sew. When you get to the down part, you also sew it. So after attaching my handle to the bag like this, the next thing to do is to attach my zip head to the bag. I'm going to attach my zip head to the bag. So after attaching your zip head to it like this, the next thing to do is to turn to the back side. You turn the bag to the back side like this. Turn it to the back side. You make sure it's at the middle like this. Then what you're going to do is to sew the side from here, from this part. You sew it down to this edge. You repeat the same to this other side too. So when you are done sewing the sides like this, the next thing to do is the tip here, the down part here, you open it up like this. You open it up like this. You make sure this place you sew is at the middle. You open it up like this. You get your tape. You measure out 2 inches like this. From this tip here, you get 2 inches here. You mark. You also get 2 inches here like this. You mark. You mark it straight like this. 2 inches here too. When you finish marking it, you go to your sewing machine. You press it down. Press it down like this. Then you sew. You sew it like this straight. If you like, you can cut it out. Then you use a bag rope to cover it up, or if you want, you can leave it like this. Then the same thing you did here, you repeat it to the other side too. You do it to the other side. Press it down like this and you sew. So if there's any rough side, you use your scissors. You trim all those rough sides out. You trim them out like this so that it will be, your work will be neat. So when you are done trimming out all the rough edges, you turn it to the right side. You can do this bag in different forms with different measurements. Please, if you know you have not subscribed to my channel, I want you to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and on the notification bell to be notified anytime I make a new tutorial. And if you want me to make bags for you for your different occasions, for your wedding, burial or any birthday, you You can contact me on 07030732558. I'll be willing to do the job for you well. Thank you so much. So this is it. The bag is ready for use. So this is the outcome of the bag.